Hello, it's Monica from Crafting with Quilling Lady, and I hope you have absolutely amazing day. As it is Monday, it is time for personalized card. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a shape shutter card. If you like this beautiful edge here, I'm going to show you how to do it. For my project, I'm going to use green template library from Crafter's Companion, and I'm going to use number one, which is shutter card. On the back, you've got the recipe, or actually instructions how to create this card, but you need a template, and that's where all the templates are. I'm going to take out number one, which is shutter card, and I'm going to use white card 220 GSM to create my card base. If you want, you can create all those mats and layers here, and you can create all those cut lines as well. However, I decided I'm not going to create some cut lines in this card, so I'm going to make it even easier to create. I'm going to line up my template with the very bottom of my white card. When this is ready, I'm going to use my pencil to trace over the shape, which is super simple. And if you line up your template with the edge of your card, you're going to save some time because you're only going to cut three of the edges, which I think is really cool. Here I'm tracing the score lines and our card base is ready. All we have to do now is to use scissors and cut it out, which is super simple. And if you struggle with the very straight lines, don't forget you can always use a trimmer or guillotine to make it easier. However, I absolutely love fussy cutting. That's why I'm going to take my time here and make sure I follow the pencil line. As you can see, there are four lines inside of the card, and I'm going to use those to create score lines. So this way, our card is going to fold, which I think is really cool. And it also folds flat, which I think is absolutely amazing. And this card is for a friend of mine, and probably you saw the other video where I made the card for her with a heart shape with a picture of the mountains. Oh, here is a second card. So let's create those score lines. I've got my scoring board from Crafter's Companion, and if you have that black line in the middle, it's going to make your job so much easier. How often do you use your scoring board to create your cards? I think for me, this is a must have tool, and I absolutely love it. Not only to make fancy folds, but also boxes as well. When these elements are ready, now it will be time to erase all the pencil marks. And now it's going to look professionally finished, and that's exactly what we want. So as you can see, for this card, I'm not going to use any cutting dice. And that's what I really like about that template library, because with no time you can create beautiful and elegant cards. Now, it's going to be time to fold and burnish those score lines. So I've got mountain and then valley, and I'm going to repeat the process on the other side. How often do you create fancy folds in your card making? Do you like them? Do you have your favorite? I really hope you do. For me, there are a lot of fun, and if you can create a personalized fancy fold, that is even better, which I think is really cool. Now it will be time to create some mats and layers for our card base, and I'm going to use Aurora collection from Altair Art. It is a Polish brand, and today I try to use a different color palette. As you can see, there are loads and loads of elements to fussy cut, and also some beautiful design papers with pink and gray color. To be honest, I also got a set that is matching with the whole collection with elements to fussy cut, and you will see those later on. So if you ever cut some small elements, don't throw your cut away, because you can always use it for absolutely gorgeous fancy folds. And I really like the last beautiful design paper with the butterflies. So let's create the side panels. I absolutely love the flowers here with that lace, so I'm going to use it to create the side panels. Decisions, how to actually put it. And when I'm happy with it, I'm going to put my template on the edge. So don't forget, I'm not going to cut those two sides, which I think is really cool. So in the end, you're going to save some time. Now I'm going to rotate it and actually use the design on the right hand side. Again, I'm going to use my pencil and trace over. When this is ready, I'm going to cut it out, and if necessary, I can use an eraser to get rid of all the pencil marks, and no one will ever know that I actually handmade this card, because someone might think that I used some cutting dice, which I think is really cool. How often do you create beautiful personalized cards? Do you have your favorite style? If you don't, maybe fancy folds is the answer. And I also wonder, do you have that template library from Crafter's Companion? If you do you have your favorite card or box? And how often do you use it? Because I got it a couple of months ago. I don't really use it very often, but when I use it, I'm always happy with the result. So my side panels are ready, and at this point I thought something is missing. I really want to add extra interest to it. So from my stash, I'm going to use a cotton ribbon because I thought, why not? I've got quite a lot of it in my stash, and I think I don't really use that much ribbon in my project, so today is the day to do it. I'm going to measure it and cut the length I need, and then use my liquid glue to put it on the panel. And when this is ready, then I'm going to put it on my card base. Super quick and simple. What do you think about the pink and gray color palette on this beautiful collection? I think it's quite unique, but I really like it. And if you haven't seen my card for my godmother, where I created a tiered pop-up card, the link is at the top right corner, and I use a collection from the same Polish company. However, it was with red roses, which I absolutely love. Quite such a unique color combo. So my side panel is ready. Now I'm going to attach it on the other side. When this is ready, then we have to create the panels for the front and also for the rectangular sides. And here, as you can see, I didn't cut the lines for the side panels because I thought I don't need it. And I had to use that beautiful background with white butterflies and also that beautiful gray one. I couldn't resist, they are just simply gorgeous. So when my panels are ready, I'm going to adhere them on my card using my liquid glue because I do have time to maneuver my elements. And I also wanted to say a massive thank you to every single person who subscribed to my channel recently. To be honest, every single new subscriber puts a massive smile on my face. And I think today is the day to actually say a big thank you. So if you're new to my channel and if you like this project, please like and subscribe to my channel because I do have lots of inspiration coming your way, and I try to create as many projects as I can and with different fancy folds and style. So if you're a card maker or paper crafter, I really hope you'll enjoy watching my videos. And then using my scraps piece of white card, I die cut some ribbon. I absolutely love it. So if you have any scraps of white card or any other color to be honest, you can always die cut lace. I think this is the best thing you can do. So at the moment, I do have quite a lot of white scraps of my card, and I'm thinking of other uses for those scraps. If you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments down below. Here I'm going to apply the same ribbon at the very bottom. So you don't always have to use satin ribbon or cotton ribbon. Paper ribbon is absolutely gorgeous as well. And I really like that design here. I think it adds so much elegance to the whole card. So when this is ready, now it will be time to adhere that panel on my card. And to be honest, I really like the soft gray here. I think it is so elegant. If you agree with me, please let me know in the comments down below. Now, as you can see, the card is complete, but it is time to embellish it. And as I told you earlier, I also got a set that is matching with that Aurora collection, and I fussy cut some of the elements. If you're not happy with some of the other elements, you can always put something on top, like I did here. And the sentiment is in Polish, which says on your birthday, and at the bottom I'm going to put the name of the recipient. And here I've got a scrub that I used to test my new gold paint, so I'm going to use it to back up the name of the recipient. So if you ever test your new metallic paints on any card, keep those scraps. As you can see, they could be perfect for backing up your sentiments and also names of the recipients. So when this is ready, now it will be time to add a little bit of dimension to my project. So as you know how much I love adding double-sided foam adhesive, so that's what I'm going to do here. And the scissors from Crafter's Companion are absolutely amazing because that double-sided foam adhesive is not stuck to the blades, which I think is really cool. So I don't have to waste my time cleaning my scissors over and over again. So when this is ready, I'm going to peel off the backing and then I'm going to put it on my card. I know you might not really see how much dimension I get using that double-sided foam adhesive, but in real life it really makes a difference. So now it will be time to use my liquid glue because I always have time to maneuver the elements if I'm not happy with the placement. And now I'm going to put the sentiment here again with some double-sided foam adhesive. And to be honest, with all those beautiful collections from Altair Art, which you can buy on Skarbnica Pomysłów website, and I left it in the description down below, sometimes it is very tricky to use the design papers because they are so gorgeous, and to be honest, they are double-sided. So it makes it very tricky to choose the design that you want to use. So as you saw with that sentiment, there was a green butterfly on the back. So I literally had a fight inside me. Should I use it or should I keep the green butterfly? But in the end, I stayed with the sentiment. Now I'm going to put the double-sided foam adhesive on the name of the recipient and put it here. And as you can see at the top right corner, I do have the number for the birthday, and I'm going to put it at the very top. So this way, that gold number will match the gold paint around the name of the recipient. Do you use that trick in your card making? Please let me know in the comments down below. Here I decided to add just a couple of flowers here and there to finish off the card. And as I told you, this card is super quick to make. So if you have a template library from Crafter's Companion, I do encourage you to take it out and test some absolutely amazing fancy folds. Some of them can actually fold in 6x6 or 5x7 inches envelopes, which I think is really cool. Here, when I'm happy with the placement of the flowers and leaves, I'm going to move on. And if you know me, or if you watch some of my videos, you know what's missing. So I'm going to add a green butterfly here. I'm going to shape the wings, and then it will be time for a little blink, because why not? I think every cat needed, like in the end, right? So, when I'm happy with that butterfly, as you can see, the cat stands proudly on a flat surface and it folds flat, which I think is really, really cool. Now it is time to add some pearls and the cat will be completed. Super quick, beautiful and elegant. So what do you think about this shape? Shut the card. Do you like it? I really hope you do. There is plenty of space to write your message on the back and it stands proudly on a flat surface, which I think is really cool. Thank you so much for watching and spending that time with me. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because there is more inspiration coming your way very soon. Have a wonderful day and happy crafting! Bye for now!